Oh, okay.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jim Moret.
And I'm Lauren Cidia. We are coming to you today from one of the hottest spots in Los Angeles, the Conga Room. Now, this is the place where salsa canta steams up the dance floor, and spicy Latin cuisine is definitely the favorite here.
Also on the menu, comedian Paul Rodriguez, who hosts a comedy showcase here, and you also are co-owner of this club, along with folks including Jimmy Smits and Jennifer Lopez. Now, we're here during off hours, so it's quiet today.
It's quiet right now.
But not later.
Describe it during a weekend.
You can't get in. You have to be one of the owners to get in here, practically, you know. We built this whole room with the money we found in Jennifer Lopez's ashtray, and with the change in the couch that we found with the Jimmy Smits. But no, you also have Bobby Bonilla from the Mets and Tito Puente, all the jazz legends, and all you folks are welcome here. You don't have to be Latino to come to the Conga Room. Just the food is terrific, and what can I tell you?
And because we know you now, if we come next weekend, will you let us in?
You're in.
We're in.
Okay,
You're in.
then we're going to hear more from you later. You'll get more airtime. We will have much more with this Paul, but first another Paul. Paul Verkaman has the latest news back at the studio. Paul.
Well, thanks, Jim and Lauren and Paul. Hi, everyone. The Backstreet Boys may be used to a storm of teen attention, but they're apparently no match for a storm named Floyd. The pop group, set to kick off its North American tour in Florida Tuesday night, has postponed the Miami area shows due to threat of a hurricane. No doubt thousands of teens are disappointed, but they can address their complaints to Mother Nature. Sheryl Crow fans have nothing to fear. The songstress rehearsed Monday night for her Tuesday night concert in New York Central Park. Crow will take the stage with some of her famous friends. Eric Clapton, David Bowie, Chrissie Hynde, and Sarah McLachlan are just a few expected. The free concert, sponsored by American Express, benefits the City Parks Foundation and the Pediatric AIDS Foundation.
There's some historical value to it, at least. When I looked through USA Today and I saw the pictures of people who played here, it's really nice company to be a part of. And it's just great to be able to play a free concert and have the money that is actually made go to pediatric AIDS. And it's just a great thrill that I get to bring my friends and that people can just show up and have a great time tonight.
I'm Paul Verkaman. Now let's go back to that other Paul Rodriguez and get in the groove with Jim and Lauren at the Conga Room.
Thank you, Paul. This has clearly been a year when a lot of attention has been focused on the lack of minorities in show business, particularly prime time. Paul, in your comedy showcase, you are proud to have a diversity of comedians.
Yes, you know, it's great to be your token here today. Yeah, we do. We have it's not just Latino comedians. Tonight we have a show where we just try to put funny people on, you know. I've always believed that the secret, I don't believe that the absence of Hispanic Americans on network television is a racist thing or a conspiracy, as much as it is just bad business, you know. It's a huge segment of the population. Here in California alone, we're topping, you know, what, 9, 10 million, you know, and there's an upper middle class Latino people who'd like to see shows like that on the air, and I think it'll happen. I think the networks are going to realize that that I Love Lucy and Desi weren't a fluke, you know.
And today, you broke news here today in a press conference.
Yes, we did. Today there's going to be a big Latin-style music awards. We have Placido Domingo, Cheech Marin, and myself will be hosting it. We got Julio Iglesias Jr., we got just the biggest names, and we're going to shoot it from the Shrine Auditorium.
You're also here on the cover, we see, of the first issue of what, Latin Style magazine?
No, that's not the first issue. This magazine has been on for a while, but this is the first time I've been on the cover. And
so it's your first issue?
Yeah, for me.
But not the last.
It's the first time I ever heard of the issue.
And do you feel like a cover boy?
Well, I'm really feeling a little bit living La Vida Loca.
You're also doing a new album in
Yes.
Latin. It's a first comedy album done.
In Spanish. See, Hispanic Americans have a long tradition of comedy, but because of the political countries they come from, political humor isn't allowed in Chile, you know? I remember one time on Spanish television, I did a parody of the dating game, and I played Margaret Thatcher, trying to get a date with Fidel Castro, Noriega, and Pinochet, you know? And I received so many letters because I was being watched in Latin America from people going, "Are you crazy? you know, they're going to come and get you. But they didn't realize that I'm in America, that they need a green card, you know. And they didn't.
Proof of that, you were so inventive. You've been doing stand-up for 19 years now. Has it become routine? And I don't mean that as a pun. What is the secret to your success doing stand-up?
Well, I think I don't think there is really a secret. I don't think it's a talent. It's a disease, you know. It's weird because the same things that used to get me in trouble in school are the things that are paying the house now, you know.
Now you have your own style of comedy. Other comedians have theirs. Dennis Michael looks at the art of stand-up.
A disease.
A disease.
All right. I love this job as a stand-up comic, man.
Bobby Lee is working his way up through the rank and file of stand-up comedians. They are the in-your-face, truth be told, offbeat slice of lifers who work to turn everyday happenings into funny fare. The famous faces who make the laughs come so easily say that mastering the art of stand-up is hard work.
It's a really hard skill because you got to be part writer, part, you know, sociologist. You got to be really aware and topical.
You know what the best line I've come up with so far? I can jump up and down without moving my head.
Some say stand-up comedy can't be taught. Rather, it's a skill you're born with.
There is something innate. There's something that is there already. But it does take work. It does take getting on stage thousands of times. There's no shortcut.
I do think there's a certain mathematics. I mean, Dennis Miller going from Adrian Zemed to Lee Harvey Oswald in one sentence is pretty darn impressive.
Improv impresario Bud Friedman says there's one thing that makes a stand-up stand out.
A uniqueness in speaking with their own voice.
I have a huge amount of anger, so I'm just going to spew, and I'm sorry.
The uninitiated will tell you there's anger close to the surface of comedy, but the experts will tell you it's more complicated. They're funny that way.
I have opinions that I compare everything I see to my opinions, and sometimes I'm critical and judgmental, but anyone who's been with me more than 10 minutes knows I'm not an angry person.
Their opinions clearly count, as today more than ever, movie screens and television airwaves are plastered with the faces of those whose past lives include stints in stand-up.
I just wanted to do stand-up comedy. I mean, I wanted to get on the Tonight Show, and I never wanted to do anything but to be a real good stand-up comic. And everything else I got has just been icing on the cake.
And the dough is still rising. Showtime and HBO are among the networks cashing in by giving comics like Dennis Miller and Chris Rock hour-long shows. And the best part of their art, they never have to look far for material.
You know what I really miss about New York? Depression.
She's Jehovah's Witness, my mom. I know it sucked. 3 in the morning, she would knock on my bedroom door. What do you want, Mom? Oh, just practicing.
This is people on a roller coaster. This is
Comedy will continue as long as there's god-awful things happening and people need some relief. I think comedians, we are the Pepto-Bismol of life.
Dennis Michael, CNN Entertainment News, Hollywood.
Coming up, Grammy-winning accordion artist Flaco Jimenez looks back at his 45-year music-making career. And this jazz masterclass is hitting all the right notes.
If you could create the perfect food, what would it be? It would be a balance of nature's nutrients. It would have the vitamins and minerals your body needs. It would have carbohydrates, protein, calcium, fiber. It would give you nourishment and energy. It would be low fat, help you stay in shape, and be truly delicious. It's all here in Slim Fast. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, anytime. Slim Fast every day. Balanced nutrition for a healthy life.
Medicare funding is $20 billion less than the balanced budget provided.
My dad believed the promise that Medicare funding for nursing home care would always be there. Now he can't get the care he needs.
Soon, the Senate will consider whether to restore the vital Medicare funding nursing home patients need. Call your senator. Tell him to support the Hatch-Carey bill to restore vital Medicare funding for nursing home patients.
People are cheap. That's why since 1986, we've helped millions get the lowest airfares. Cheap tickets, because you're cheap, and so are we.
Welcome back to the hot spot with the very hot Paul Rodriguez. Now, Paul, we hear that you're adding a music video to your resume, as if you're not busy enough.
You play a macho man.
I play a macho man.
In the video by
Typecasting.
Flaco Jimenez, who's a friend of yours.
Flaco Jimenez is a legendary accordionist. You know, I know everybody makes fun of accordionists, you know, but actually, he played with the Rolling Stones. You know.
So he's not Lawrence Welk.
No, there's no bubbles. He's like real Mexican. There's no bubbles coming out or nothing like that. I'm a little heavier in this video because at the time I was trying out, you know, for another role of a fat guy.
Okay.
Look, remember what I told you before we started the show? Look, Jim. Look, don't try to be funny on this show.
I'm not.
Don't try to be poignant.
I won't be.
Don't try to be witty.
Okay, but I have to toss to a package.
I just want you to be yourself.
Sherry Sylvester has more on this Grammy-winning artist, Flaco Jimenez.
And you come back every
Jimenez.
It's a sound that spans the continents. Conjunto combines the oompa of a European polka with the tang of Tex-Mex, and Conjunto accordion master Flaco Jimenez is at the forefront. Flaco learned the style from his father, Santiago, who is often called the father of modern conjunto music. But the younger Jimenez was determined to find his own voice.
I started changing it, you know, to more like up-to-date musics, from country to rock and roll to whatever came by my path, you know.
And plenty has crossed his path during 45 years of performing. Flaco has 5 Grammys and a Billboard Lifetime Achievement Award. But for this musician, it isn't about the accolades, it's about a style that touches his soul.
Spontaneous jamming, it's what makes musics, you know, so everybody can do their part or whatever. I mean, free as a breeze, you know, and it's only fun to do.
Flaco enjoys mixing business with pleasure. His latest video features his comedian friend Paul Rodriguez. He has also combined forces with the likes of Bob Dylan, the Rolling Stones, and Linda Ronstadt, and he still spins with the Texas Tornadoes. That group formed after a concert jam session 9 years ago. They are now releasing their 6th album called Live from the Limo Volume 1. They may be called the Tex-Mex supergroup, but the Tornadoes are tough to pigeonhole.
Is it Tejano? Is it country with Freddie? Is it rock and roll with Doug? Or Hey Baby Que Paso with Augie? Who knows?
One thing we do know, Flaco may not have the teen fans screaming, but he is living La Vida Conjunto and loving it. 2, 3, 4. Sherry Sylvester, CNN Entertainment News, Hollywood.
The smoothest sounds in jazz come from Monterey. Jim Moret and Lauren Sidney go on the road for 3 days of great music at the Monterey Jazz Festival. Live beginning Thursday at 4 on CNN Showbiz Today. Sponsored by MCI WorldCom.
In our fast-paced world, it's important to take a moment to relax. Immerse yourself in one of the world's most inspiring musical experiences. Introducing the most relaxing classical album in the world ever. A listening experience perfectly suited to your world. Surround yourself with the tranquility and classical grandeur of Bach, Beethoven, and Mozart. This once-in-a-lifetime treasury is performed by today's greatest classical artists. Relaxing classical album in the world ever. Over 2.5 hours of the world's best loved classical themes. To order, call now. This outstanding collection has been digitally mastered to further enhance this definitive listening experience. The most relaxing classical album in the world ever. On 2 CDs or 2 cassettes. Call now to order yours. To order, use your credit card and call the number on your screen, or send check or money order for $22.98 for 2 cassettes, or $24.98 for 2 CDs, plus shipping and handling to the address shown. Remember, this collection is not sold in stores. Rush delivery available. Call now.
You love all kinds of music. You have
Yes.
passion for everything. What
Yes.
about jazz? Where does that fit into your life?
Well, Latin jazz, you know, Pancho Sanchez. We love you, Tito Puente, great jazz player. And I also love that promo of you too right there for the, what is it, Monterey Jazz Festival? But let me ask you, what's the story with the hairdo there?
Speaking of Pancho Sanchez, he is playing at the Monterey Jazz
Oh,
Festival.
he is?
Yes, I just wanted
Pancho
to...
Sanchez has the best
Good
behaved...
answer. Good answer.
Yeah, no, you don't want me to talk about Puff Daddy and you're...
We are more than just our hair. Okay?
But listen, your hair, by the way, was a little something out of Bewitched, you know. But it's beautiful now.
We're going to change the subject right
Yes,
now.
you talk about Monterey, you're talking about the Hollywood Bowl Jazz.
Right.
Right, because
Yeah,
it's become more than just a listening experience. I'm told to move on here. I'm moving here.
Go,
moving
fine,
here.
fine.
Now jazz lovers can actually learn at the Bowl from some of the genre's finest. Dennis Michael tells us more.
The Hollywood Bowl is shared by 2 resident orchestras, the Hollywood Bowl Orchestra and the LA Philharmonic. But on Wednesdays, it has something a little different, a house band. You're listening to the Clayton Hamilton Jazz Orchestra, which is in residence at the Bowl for the first time this summer as part of the Hollywood Bowl's growing commitment to jazz. The Clayton Hamilton Jazz Orchestra is far more than just a session group playing well-worn charts for a visiting musician, in this case the great Dee Bridgewater. Every night they cook it up fresh and hot.
It's more of a creation of John Clayton's great arrangements and compositions that feature the guest artist, and we're all sort of in it together playing this work for possibly the first and only time.
Playing with the legendary likes of Russell Malone or John Pizzarelli or Ray Brown, the house band is making a home for top-flight jazz in L.A.
Of course, our hope is that we get a larger cross-section of people to sort of turn them on to jazz and show them what kind of fun that we're having with it.
The education doesn't stop when the show is over. Part of the Jazz at the Bowl program initiated this year are the master classes where talented music students of all ages get a chance to compare notes, literally, with the greats. Here, John Pizzarelli invites a brace of newcomers to solo on I've Got Rhythm. The give and take of these master classes is refreshingly human scale.
When they say master class, you know, it's like, just say class.
Jazz classes like this are something that Jeff Clayton envies.
When I was taking music classes in school, there wasn't a jazz program. So it's a revelation that there are jazz bachelor's degrees and music programs that allow you to major in jazz music.
But all involved say the benefits go both ways.
If they've got the fire and they've got the desire, then I'm ready to work.
Jazz's residence at the Hollywood Bowl is clearly upbeat from the very first downbeat. Dennis Michael, CNN Entertainment News, Hollywood.
The smoothest sounds in jazz come from Monterey. Jim Murray and Lauren Sidney go on the road for 3 days of great music at the Monterey Jazz Festival. Live beginning Thursday at 4 on CNN Showbiz Today. Sponsored by MCI WorldCom. Looking for a new house? How many can you see in a day? 4? 8? 30? Homeseekers.com offers online access to hundreds of thousands of homes nationwide, so you can view exactly the kinds of homes you're looking for in your price range with no sales pressure. Get to know the market, pick the homes you want to see, then call your real estate professional. Homeseekers.com, where every day is an open house.
You're looking at someone who just bought a home with no down payment. How? He called ditech.com and borrowed 125% of the purchase price. With your good credit, you too can finance up to $500,000 with no down payment. Use the extra cash to pay closing costs, pay off bills, or buy new furniture. Buy a home of your own with no down payment. Call ditech.com at 1-800-71-FIXED for the 125 Dream Loan today.
Meet Bruce Miller. With the push of a button, he commands his legions. With Sky Reply from SkyTel, Bruce can choose from a list of responses to reply to messages and email right from his pager. Which means Bruce can handle almost any situation. Now introducing SkyTel 5. Get a message and respond, all for just 5 cents.
And that.
Now, Paul, when you are not doing comedy on the stage of the Conga Room, there are a lot of great musical Latinx here.
We're very proud to say that the who's who of jazz artists have played this room.
Jose Feliciano is among them, right?
Jose Feliciano is an absolute legend.
A master guitarist.
He's a master guitarist, and he gets his guitars made here. I think you have a piece.
That's
but
right.
Before we go there, we have to mention that promo of the Jazz Festival and get in that hair.
Go to the piece.
Gloria Hillard tells us about it in East LA.
On a street in East Los Angeles is the sound of guitar music. Behind this sound is this one. Where in this small shop, Tomas Delgado and his brother carry on a tradition that has been in their family for more than 50 years, handcrafting Candelas guitars the way their father did, and their grandfather, by hand with simple tools.
I start from the very beginning, shaving all the wood, making the sides, making the back, making everything.
His grandfather made the original Mickey Mouse guitar, played on the Mickey Mouse Club.
Beauty is as beauty does.
If you're able to catch the I Love Lucy show, you'll see Desi Arnaz with some of these instruments, my grandpa's instruments.
They have made guitars for Andre Segovia, Ozo Malti, Los Lobos, Jose Feliciano.
I played them and I fell in love with the sound.
Today, when most guitars are made in factories, a Candelas guitar is hand-carved from wood with names like cypress, cedar, Indian rosewood, maple. Different woods have different sounds. Delgado says the wood speaks to him.
Oh yeah, you're going too fast? Slow it down.
A maplewood guitar is buffed to a mirrored finish. Hand-buffed and made with inlays of abalone and mother of pearl, the guitars run from $400 to $8,000.
All of this material is solid all the way through. I mean, you look at the personality, the character of the wood, and you look inside of it, and you'll find that same grain all the way through. Some guitars, you'll see they look incredible, and you look inside, and whoa, wait a minute, it doesn't look anything like that. They're laminated plywood. What we do.
Delgado says sometimes he dreams of a design.
And then I wake up and I'm able to come and do it.
He believes the spirit of his father inspires him still.
I do think he's with us. I know for a fact I feel him with us.
Telling them that guitar making begins with a love for it, something Tomas first heard at the age of 8 and finally understands. Gloria Hillard, CNN, Los Angeles.
And on that note, Paul wrote this out for us. Monte Carlo, Las Vegas, September 17 and 18. You'll be appearing there?
Yes, I'm doing a tour called the Child Support Tour. Come and see me. I'm sorry about the hair. Please have me on the show again.
We will, I promise you. From all of us here at Showbiz Today, hasta mañana.
Hey, very nice.
See you at the Monte Carlo.
Viejo amor no se olvida ni se deja. Quiero un viejo amor.
Hi, Funky.
just like it.
People are cheap. That's why since 1986, we've helped millions get the lowest airfares.